Hello, my name is Marcus, and welcome to my channel. Star Wars The Acolyte dropped today on Disney Plus. Super excited for this show. It's supposed to be the end-all be-all for new Star Wars content from Disney. Takes place 100 years before Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, before the Empire took its place among the stars. At least is what the show says. I was very excited for this show, man. At least I was before I actually sat down to watch episodes 1 and 2. Carrie Ann Fisher, she was heavily involved in the promotional imagery of the show. She was the core reason that I wanted to watch it. She plays the Master Jedi. I was so freaking excited. 20 minutes into the show, she is no longer in the show. Spoilers. Yep, get that out of the way now. If you haven't seen the episodes, I don't know why you're here. I'm sorry. So we have the Acolyte played by this unknown actress. I can't think of her name. I really think that's kind of irrelevant at this point. But they get into a pretty epic tussle within the first 5 minutes of the episode, and it is glorious. It really is. Some of the best fight choreography between two force wielders that I have ever seen Disney create. I think it's better than anything the movies gave us. I think it's better than some of the stuff that Ahsoka gave us. Maybe aside from the Ahsoka versus Anakin fight and the Obi-Wan versus Anakin fight. Probably some of the best stuff we've seen. Carrie Ann Fisher, I've always loved her as an actress. Definitely a childhood crush, especially her playing Trinity in The Matrix. It almost made me recognize how much I dislike the Matrix Resurrection, especially since she didn't do any fighting in it at all whatsoever. Maybe using her powers a bit, but she didn't actually partake in any other fight choreography. So seeing her do this Master Jedi fight choreography was absolutely a spectacle to see. And within the first 5 minutes of it, I was hoping that we would get an entire show of watching Trinity as a Jedi Trinity. Also looking forward to it, man. But we quickly realized that she is going to be the catalyst of the show that kind of jumpstarts everything. Somehow the Acolyte is able to overtake the Master Jedi by putting an innocent in danger. She uses daggers. Speaking of that, I don't know how daggers can take out a Master Jedi when we have Force wielders taking on full impalations. Is that a word? Impalation? Sure. Of a lightsaber. We saw Darth Vader stab a girl from Obi-Wan right in the abdomen and just got right up and just didn't even feel it. And apparently a Master Jedi can't take a simple stab wound from a dagger without succumbing to the wound. That's just unfortunate. It really is. I don't get it. And that's not even like a slight against this character here so far. I think this character is really cool. She definitely has her own demons that she's fighting against right now. And so kind of somewhat interested in her story. But seeing Trinity's Master Jedi go down in one blow was just heartbreaking. However, on a positive note, I will say that Meg has some hellacious shinobi ninja moves, kind of combining a shinobi dagger style fight style with the force user that we all know and love. Combining those two together was so freaking cool. Master Soul makes his debate and Star Wars Acolyte as the master, mentor, teacher, friend that every Star Wars character could possibly want. Kind of baffling that this is the first time we've ever seen an Asian portrayed Master Jedi. I've never seen it before. Correct me if I'm wrong, but better than never, I guess. But fight choreography that he had with Meg, beautiful, absolutely a spectacle to watch. Just having his teachable moments just reminded me of that old school, Jet Li, Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee, so I could go down the pipeline of lists. Just reminded me of some of my childhood favorites when it comes to the Kung Fu influence, the style of acting, just even his voice. He's just got that iconic, when he speaks, you're gonna listen. Like he just seems like he's got something wise to say. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Thankfully, Soul plays a more integral role in the plot that Trinity did, so he's just not going to get killed off so easily. God almighty. So hopefully, definitely looking forward in the further episodes to see more of his Kung Fu mastery with his choreography and his fight training. If you didn't know, this is the dude from Squid Game, so kind of makes sense to he is a standout for this show. So definitely very excited to see him continue in the further episodes. Can't wait. Now, on the flip side of that, Master So is literally the only male protagonist in the show that had any kind of virtue. Disney has had a weird sense of making a lot of their male protagonists stupid here lately. This dude here, Jedi Knight Void, is that his name? I think it's, or York. I'm sorry, yeah, that's his name. Portrays, as soon as he's introduced, he's shown to have a crush on the main protagonist, Meg, and her twin sister. Oh, another spoiler. Also, is just unsure of himself, kind of headstrong, just kind of the comic relief. There's another Padawan who seems to have an idea to hit to one of his ideas every time, but they're always better. They just make him seem stupid. They make him look stupid. They just, I just don't like this. If you're gonna put it in the plot, at least have a reasoning for putting it in the plot. But I feel like it was kind of forced. It was forced cringe for him to have an idea on their mission that they were partaking, and then they would turn around and just make him look like an idiot. And that brings us to Daphne Keene's character that she plays, this Padawan. Cool character. I have no slight against Daphne Keene or any of the actors and actresses. They don't have anything to do with the script. But she's clearly the more experienced Jedi, even as a Padawan, compared to a Jedi Knight. And I just find that baffling. I hate using the dreaded term woke, but Disney, can we for once stop making the majority of your male protagonists bumbling idiots? I love a good, strong female protagonist. I'm the father of a 7-year-old girl. I love that you're giving us all of these strong female protagonists that could turn into role models and cool female villains, but that doesn't mean that all of the other males, other than one actor within the show, has to be fucking stupid. That is blowing my mind. Can we please stop? This has the potential to be such a great show. I hope that this doesn't continue throughout the course. I mean, dude, just look at the second episode, especially the chunky Jedi that was carrying the girl out after she like ratted out the girl that was trying to assassinate the Jedi. Like, come on, bro. Dude, that's blowing my mind. It's just unacceptable. Not every dude has to be an idiot. That's all I'm saying. Now, on the other side of that, I'm certainly not saying go woke, go broke. I ain't saying that at all. Shut up. I'm just saying fix it. Just fix it. Okay, now we have this Green Jedi that is apparently a part of the High Council. And I don't know what part of the old school Star Wars that she's from. I think she's a part of the Jedi Council from like back in the day. She kind of reminded me of like a Yoda style, leader. I don't know if she's the Grand Master or whatnot, but cool character. She was kind of directing everyone on where to go, what missions to set, so on and so forth. So cool. Ultimately, the first 2 episodes, they're okay. I didn't hate them. I didn't love them. I loved certain parts. The fight choreography was just amazing. I love that. But there's just certain parts of the story that is just having that common trope that people were having issues with Obi-Wan Kenobi, same issues people were having with Ahsoka. It's just kind of happening here as well. I'm usually quite positive about Star Wars. It's kind of the reason I didn't talk about Tales of the Empire either. It's just not. I know what kind of potential this franchise holds. I know it can be better. I just expect better on something you spent $1 billion to acquire. That's all there is to it. And Tales of the Empire in whole was just one of those shows where like I didn't hate it, I didn't love it either. I watched it, I got some enjoyment out of it, but it didn't impact me passionately enough to turn on the camera and give thoughts about it, or at least something specifically new that somebody hadn't already said. It was just my favorite term, meh. It was just it was a good popcorn watch. It was a good time waster. Just a great old-fashioned time waster. Not bad, not great either. just meh. That's all it is to it. Star Wars Acolyte is a show that I want to love. Just let me love it, Disney. Meg and May are two cool characters. I'm grown accustomed to them. I like them. They're hot as F, and I want to see where their story goes. Just make sure you push the story in the right direction. Don't kill off cool characters so early. Just keep giving us cool fight choreography, keep fleshing out your characters, just push them forward so that we can grow attached to them like you did with Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader, like you did with Luke, like you did with Canon Ray. I don't hate Ray. It's just she's not my favorite. Just the potential here is so high. Just don't squander it. Please, please, please. Please. All right, now, y'all know the drill. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. I bet out of every YouTuber you've watched so far today, I'll probably have the most positive video. Bet money. I bet Star Wars hardcore YouTubers probably destroyed this show because it has the same problems that other shows have had. But, you know, I try to bring a sense of positivity to my videos, man. I swear I do. Okay, that's going to do it. You can follow me at youtube.com/SmartJack7, and I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Please follow the channel. Follow me on all those other social media networks. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Catch y'all later. Bye.